This next performer performs all over the Bay Area. A big round of applause, guys. Susan Hurley, everyone.
If you've seen me on Comedy Central, you are mistaken. That was not me. But it was hopefully a female, or at least a pretty man. I have not been funny for very long. And by funny, I mean unemployed. Do you guys have a mom? Any of you guys have a mom?
Oh yeah!
Mom, yeah. This guy didn't respond. Oh, yes. Okay. You didn't. I was imagining like I was hatched. Something has to be done about these mom people. They have to be stopped. My mom, she calls me all the time. She's religious, but I wish she were Amish. Due to the electricity required in telephones. And the Amish people's insistence to not use anything electrical. When my sister and I were teenagers, my mom was convinced we were going to end up pregnant. I don't know where she got this idea from. Maybe it was the Catholic orgies we had. Lots of sex, no protection. But she was convinced we were going to get pregnant, and she was determined to stop it. So she taught us, you do not need a man for anything. No offense. You can make your own money. You can shoot your own deer. And you can cut your own mullet. You don't need a man for anything. My sister collected Barbies. Did any of you guys have the Barbie with the hole in the left hand where you could put a wedding ring? It was the Golden Dream Barbie. No, not Golden Shower Barbie. Not good. My sister did not have this Barbie. She had a lot, and she wanted a Ken doll. She asked my mom for a Ken doll, and my mom asked her, do you want nice Barbies, or do you want slut Barbies? Because apparently having a Ken doll would make all of her Barbies become sluts, because since their fingers were welded together, they couldn't legitimately be with a man. My sister and I were driving with my mom one day, and we saw a homeless woman on the side of the road. She wasn't dead or anything. She was walking on the side of the road. And my mom said, you see that woman? She had sex before she was married. We found out years later that my dad knew that firsthand. So, my mom actually encouraged us to stay away from anyone resembling a man, even if it was a woman. There were just a few exceptions. A uniformed policeman, a uniformed fireman, or a safe relative. Uncle Doug, who lives in Delaware, paralyzed from the neck down, he was safe. So, my sister and I got old enough. When we got old enough to go out with guys, my mom let us, but she said, you can go out with boys, but just remember, keep your legs closed. We would get the lecture every time, keep your legs closed. So for the longest time, I thought all premarital sex had to be in this position. pregnancy in men and things like that. No offense, sir. Because my sister, she's a card-carrying lesbian. She made a card, and flannel on the back, her name, lesbian, on it. So after all these years of training, my mom, all of a sudden, guess what? She wants now, 10 years later, she wants grandchildren. And it's like, Mom, you have forgotten all of the lessons you taught us about the things pregnancy causes, and if you want grandchildren, I think there's going to be a pregnancy required. You've forgotten everything you taught us pregnancy causes, the severe brain damage, you lose the ability to tan, and taste food, and of course the ultimate homelessness. It's like, Mom, you forgot all these lessons. But then she was pregnant twice with me and my sister, so she probably has the brain damage to deal with it. And so she calls me, because again, she's not an Amish woman. She calls me. Where are my grandchildren at? And I just say, back in 1998. You should have let me go to prom with Danny Flores. On his Harley. Yeah, Danny was 20. But we were in 11th grade together. So, I think if my mom had to do it over again, she would do things differently if she could go back. And I'm not saying that she's checked into time travel or anything. That's ridiculous. But I could just imagine her at home, hunched over the computer, researching quantum theory, and just saying to herself, all I have to do is find one of those wormholes, and I'll be back in 1998. Yeah, she'll be back in 1998, you know, pimping us out. Have fun on your date, we won't wait up. Here, I picked this outfit for you, this cute skirt. Like, no, that's not a skirt, that's a headband. So, yeah, this is the problem with my mom. If any of you guys, lots of good-looking people here tonight, very capable. If any of you guys can help me with this baby situation, can you please mail a baby to 2116 Mitchell Road, Wichita, Kansas.